Okay guys, this time we're going to use the same method to cut this as we did before, but we're going to do it in a safer manner. We're going to use this table saw. We're going to lay the piece across the table saw for better support. We're going to use the skill saw and we're going to make the cut right there. So I'll try to give you guys an option to see. Not sure how it's going to go, we'll try it. So, make sure you support the material with one hand. Make sure you have everything plugged in. Make sure that you're adhering to all the safety rules. Okay, so here we go. Line up my trusty little laser here. Always make sure the saw comes to a complete stop before you touch it or anywhere near it with your hand where you might cut yourself. It does have a device on it to protect you somewhat. It's called a guard. It's this piece right. I'll try to show you here. It's this piece right here. When you're not cutting it out like that, it reduces the amount of blade that could actually hit your hand. When the wood hits here and starts to go, pushes it back. And what I'm doing right now is very dangerous. The saw is plugged in. I shouldn't be anywhere near the blade, but we're done with that. So, all right, we get a piece that should be the right length now. So we're going to take it upstairs. Bring our measuring tape. We're going to need that again. So let's take this upstairs and see if it's even close to where it's supposed to be. It should be now, but you don't know until you test it, right? So what we're going to do, I'm going to put you up here and give you a view up above. Ideally, this should go. Now, like I said, things may not be square. This ideally should go roughly here, like this. Now I'm gonna just I'm gonna tack that into place carefully. And I can tell right now that my beams are not completely 100% level. We got one that's a little lower than the rest, so I might drop that just a tiny bit and see if I can get that in there. What I'll do is I'll put a level on it, make sure it's where it needs to be. So I'm going to get a screw and I'm going to temporarily put that into place where it should be. I'm going to try. So hang on 1 second while we get our drill and a couple of screws. Show you something here quick, just so you know. I'm pretty sure most people know this anyway, but this battery is now charged. The light is solid red. So what I'll do is I'll take that battery out. That battery goes in the drill. Slides in the drill like that. Now we've got some power there. And this other battery slides in. The light's flashing. That battery's charging. So by the time this battery is dead, this one should be charged. And we'll see how that goes. So we're going to have to grab some of these screws. We'll bring them, since we need the screws inside, we'll bring all of the screws with us. So, I might as well put the screws right up there. Now, what we got to do is get this up there and get one screw in to hold it in place. That's easier said than done. So, as I mentioned before, I talked about toenail. I'm going to show you what I mean by toenail. Some of you guys out there already know what it is. Some of you guys don't. When I say guys, I mean girls and guys. I don't know who's watching. Could be girls, could be guys. Could be girls and guys, right? So a toenail, see if I can show you what a toenail is here. Toenail means I'm going to put, it's a slang term. I'm not sure if carpenters actually use it or not, but anytime I've ever seen anyone working on anything in terms of carpentry work, this was always referred to as a toenail. And what's going to happen is the screw is going to go into the wood at an angle like that. And as you can see, maybe, or maybe not, that's going to leave some of it going into the other piece of wood that butts up against. And that's going to help hold it in place. But it's a whole lot easier to start it now, here, first, than to try to put it up there and start it up there, because that's a challenge. So what I'm going to do sake of try to get this out of the light where you can see here, guys. So what I've got is I've got the screw toenailed, and it's just starting to come through right there. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's just starting to come through right there. So that's going to help fetch into the wood really quick. So I'm going to have to spend a lot less time trying to hold that 2x4 in place. So let's try it and see if it actually works. That's only one screw of many, and that might not be enough to hold it while I get the others in place. Now I could do it this way, but if I do it this way I can't get at that with the drill. I've got to do it upside down this way. So I want that to be right about there. Now that's going to pull that up a little bit. Wait a minute, that's not right. It's got to go higher. I think it's got to go up. And I think it's got to go right about. I think it's got to go right about there. Okay, we're going to put that toenail through just a little bit more to help grab. Okay. So now, as I said, I do believe we've got to go. We've got to be level. I'll show you this once I get in place, guys. I want to get it started first. That's going to make it a whole lot easier if I get it started, and then explain it. Whoops, from there. My chair should be in a little further. So that one beam right there is a bit of a problem. It's not a bit awkward here, guys. Caught a little. It didn't catch much. My next best option would be to go and try to get a screw in over there. So now the way this is situated, I gotta hold it with one hand. Gotta get up on the shelf, get everything in place. I'm gonna do this left-handed because of where it is, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. But I'm pretty sure you guys are probably getting a lot of glare from the light. Okay, so I'm gonna get myself all the way there where I can reach it very well. Hopefully, I should have started the screw in there, but I didn't. Second, guys, I know you can't see a thing. All right, here we go. Let's try this. Maybe that'll help. So I got to get a screw in here. That is not easy. Really, something like this sometimes requires two people. I'm here by myself, and I'm going to see if I can get a screw in there. It's going to have to go at a bit of an angle. Thinking this is nowhere near square. The reason I say that is because I do think this joist is hanging lower than these two joists here. Now what I could do is get my level and check that to be sure, and that's another tool I didn't introduce, obviously, is a level. A level is nice to have. I've got one. I'm going to go get it. Hang on one second. I'll be right back.